Okay, so do you think Floyd did that intentionally?
Yeah, for sure. Get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say who they portray to be. You be like, damn, it's damn near like it's a letdown.
Everybody see you and they say, all right, he has all of the money and he has to be extremely happy. But we know money don't always bring happiness.
Oh, absolutely not.
In a stunning turn of events, Tank Davis has publicly humiliated his former mentor Floyd Mayweather amid the former boxer's ongoing legal troubles, as Mayweather faces mounting scrutiny and legal battles, including being on the run from federal
stuff. Like, how did he give you his first piece?
He gave me a Rolex. I think a plane. I didn't even know what Rolex was. He bought me a damn Cuban. That probably was like $100 grand.
Right.
He bought me a lot. He bought me a car. He got me in a house. He did a lot. He did a lot before I even was signed to him.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit, and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like, he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like, this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy, and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Authorities. Davis has used this moment to assert his independence and challenge his former mentor's authority. Davis has made it clear that he no longer feels the need to play second fiddle to the boxing legend, even as Mayweather's financial and personal issues continue to spiral out of control.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, this is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you. He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you, you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was. For real? That's what I was told at the time.
Gervonta Davis emerged as a promising talent under the guidance of Floyd Mayweather, who recognized Davis's potential and brought him into Mayweather Promotions under Mayweather's mentorship. Davis captured his first world title in 2017 by defeating Jose Padza, showcasing his knockout power and solidifying his status as a rising star in the sport. Mayweather's mentorship was instrumental in Davis's early career.
He gave me a Rolex. I think a plane. I didn't even know what Rolex was. He bought me a damn Cuban. That probably was like $100 grand.
Right.
He bought me a lot. He bought me a car. He got me in a house. He did a lot. He did a lot before
He provided guidance training and promotional support, helping Davis navigate the professional boxing landscape under Mayweather's tutelage. Davis honed his skills and developed a formidable presence in the ring. Mayweather often spoke highly of Davis's abilities, referring to him as a future star in the sport. Despite early successes, tensions began to surface between the two.
It kind of, you know, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still gotta flex on social media. But, you know, people on social media do what they do best, especially black people, try to tear each other down. So people start researching, Angelique started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping. Now, Floyd is part of like some type of ownership group that got a part of it. Then you got
Davis expressed frustration over perceived attempts by Mayweather to control his career and limit his opportunities. In 2022, Davis parted ways, with Mayweather Promotions seeking greater autonomy and aligning with advisor Al Heyman. The split led to a series of public disputes.
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We in the bank, doing what we do best, counting money.
Davis accused Mayweather of undermining him, including barring him from training at Mayweather's gym in a deleted tweet. Davis stated, "What that Floyd's petty said I couldn't use his gym anymore." Davis has shared experiences from his early days with Floyd, Mayweather highlighting instances where Mayweather gifted him luxury items, such as a $60,000 car and expensive jewelry even before formalizing their professional relationship. Davis recounted that during the summer prior to signing with Mayweather Promotions, he was already immersed in Mayweather's lavish lifestyle, enjoying rides on boats and receiving high-end gifts. Mayweather's penchant for flaunting his wealth remains unabated as he approaches 50. His social media is replete with images and videos showcasing designer attire, private jets, and substantial cash stacks, while these displays affirm his financial success. Critics argue that such ostentatiousness may be a double-edged sword, potentially leading to financial pitfalls despite amassing over $1 billion during his boxing career. Estimates of Mayweather's net worth vary. Some sources suggest it's around $500 million, while others claim it's closer to $1.2 billion. This discrepancy raises questions about
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20. Benjamin Franklin right here. You know, money made all day. We in the bank, doing what we do best, counting money.
The sustainability of his lavish lifestyle. Mayweather's extravagant spending habits have been well documented. Reports indicate he spends significant amounts on luxury items, including a $60 million private jet. Such expenditures, while indicative of his wealth, also highlight concerns about long-term financial planning. These gestures, while generous, also underscore Mayweather's penchant for extravagant spending, often without clear consideration of the financial implications. Such behavior has raised concerns about his financial judgment. Despite earning a hefty amount of money during his boxing career, Mayweather has faced financial scrutiny, including unresolved tax issues and questions about the legitimacy of his real estate investments.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal.
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
His continued participation in exhibition matches has led some to speculate that these are motivated more by financial necessity than personal enjoyment. It kind of, think it's a red flag when you're 50 years old and feel like almost 50 and still got to flex on social media. But, people on social media do what they do best. Especially black people try to tear each other down, so people start researching. Angeli started researching, and they found out that Floyd was capping how Floyd is part of some type of ownership group that got a part of it.
Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Then you got 50 in a widely circulated video. Floyd Mayweather is seen arranging bundles of cash across a table, treating it like a lavish display. He holds up wads of $100, bills presenting them as symbols of his success, while such displays are emblematic of Mayweather's persona. They also prompt discussions about the psychology behind overt demonstrations of wealth. Psychologists suggest that flaunting wealth can sometimes stem from a need for validation or to assert one's status.
How I would have handled the situation, so he just threw me out there.
Why do you think
He was hurt. He was hurt. I mean, not even hurt. He was just bad. First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the fuck would you say Terrence Crawford should fight? Benavidez. That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? Just so you're next in line.
Is there like a
Last question, guys.
is there like a love-hate war? Like,
Yeah.
the fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And
you're good, man.
And he cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this, I'm that, and it just I don't know.
This behavior, often termed conspicuous consumption, involves showcasing material possessions to signal social standing and success. Such displays can be driven by underlying insecurities or a desire for external approval. Contrastingly, many individuals with substantial wealth opt for discretion, believing that true financial security doesn't require public affirmation. They argue that genuine wealth is reflected in stability and confidence, not in the need to constantly prove one's affluence to others. Mayweather's penchant for grandiosity extends beyond personal gifts. His arrival in Mexico City ahead of his exhibition rematch against John Gotti III was marked by an extravagant display navigating the city streets in a bulletproof armored vehicle. This spectacle, while drawing significant attention, has been met with criticism from fans and commentators alike, who question the necessity and intent behind such ostentatious displays. While Mayweather's actions can be seen as a continuation of his brand's flamboyant persona, they also highlight a deeper issue, a compulsive need to flaunt wealth, regardless of the cost. Such behavior raises concerns about the sustainability of his financial practices and the message it sends about success and security.